Well, good afternoon, everyone. Or is it just good noon? Because it is technically noon where I am. I don't know. Greetings, one and all. All four of you viewers. I thought I would have a better word there, but evidently not. How are all of you doing? Greetings, greetings, greetings. Hello, Eli and Ironstorm. I didn't have anything better to do while I was waiting for the stream to completely start, so I was checking out my recommendations on YouTube, or not YouTube, Amazon. There we go. I was checking out my recommendations on Amazon. Most of it is just stuff that, like, I've bought in the past, and they're like, hey, you should totally buy this again, and I'm like...
I bring word from the King of Westmarch.
Has he agreed to send us reinforcements?
My lord says he will send no living men to battle imaginary demon lords.
Perhaps he'll believe when his kingdom is burnt to ashes around him.
Alright, so the demons are coming up from the depths now. There also seem to be wall pants missing. Oh! Oh my! Whoops. Hang on. I'm happy because I have power during a Strife stream today. That is good, Eli. That is good. Poor wall, it was pantsless. Not the best situation to find yourself in, you know?
The demons are in the keep! They're coming up from the depths! To arms! To arms!
Forces are closing in! Raise your weapon!
Soul Rippers are the bane of the living, creatures born of the endless malice churning within hell. Agile and swift, the Rippers cover ground quickly by latching onto prey with their enormous tongues, and then leaping on top of their victims. From this point, the Ripper cannot be deterred. It has begun to feast.
The poor wall was pantsless. Yeah, unfortunately, that's entirely on me. A wall without pants is... well, actually, the exact type of wall that I like. Super sultry. No, that's not true. A wall with pants is somehow more sultry. Hope everybody had a good week. Guess it was really exposed. Exactly. That's exactly what was going on. A very exposed wall.
Break beneath the endless tide!
My god, I really roll over everything in this game. Man, I should have roasted coffee last week and... Not last week, but last night. I should have roasted coffee last night, but I completely forgot to. I was lucky. I had just enough coffee to get through today. Man, I went entirely in the correct direction. Which means I have to backtrack now. Jokes aside, I was thinking of trying a different coffee, and I was wondering if you had any suggestions. Depends on what your coffee experience already is. I consistently swear by Kenyan. Okay? Kenyan coffee is, I think, my absolute all-time favorite.
Some of these barrels have fuel inside. Perhaps we can use them against our foes?
So, and that tends to be a, it's kind of what you might call bitter and robust for flavor. Greetings, Sarah. Carmen's coffee for me? Is that a brand or is that a type of bean? Because I don't think I've ever heard of Carmen. Like, I order my coffee in 5-pound bags, so it takes me a while to get through them. Living on the same continent as Kenya, their coffee is bloody pricey. It is, though. It is pricey.
The storm breaks!
I have been fortunate enough to learn much of the barbarians' complicated history in my time. Yet the origins of these large, mighty warriors are hazy at best. Legend holds that they are the offspring of Bull Kathos, an ancient who embodied their ideals of strength, bravery, and courage.
Coffee is good. Coffee is lifeblood. Indeed, Iron. And thank you very much for the cheer there. It's good to know that I'm worth both your time and your money. Great to have you along for the ride. Enjoy yourself while you're here. I had a weird issue going where it wouldn't load the stream. I had to restart my PC. Man. Like, stream troubles on Twitch are just like a normal thing at this point. And it's very disappointing. Personally, when it comes to coffee at the moment, I am, I've just cracked open, like I just finished the first roast
I thought there
of
would be more.
I just finished the first roast of a new bag called Monsoon Malabar. It is an interesting coffee. Like it's a lot more mild than I ever expected it would be.
You are defeated.
Man, the chain lightning on my equipment just like... Well, it's not even on my equipment. I think it's just me. My chain lightning is just so overpowered. Like, I smack one guy and all of a sudden everyone falls over dead.
Your strength fails.
Coffee review channel win. God. That is something that I could totally do, isn't it?
The gods strike through me.
Minions. The men actually think that they can hide behind their paltry little walls. But they have only had a glimpse of the full host of hell. We will see them drown in our tide of sin. The girl is still weak, and their hero will not expect us to attack from below. Send in the ravening beast.
My dearest Jonathan, I hope this letter finds you well, and that life at Bastion's Keep is not too difficult. Arthur is growing up to be just like his father. I'm happy to hear you'll be back in time for his birthday, and I'll be praying every night for your safe return.
Well, that certainly didn't turn out well. You're mowing them down like wheat to the harvest. Yep. That is exactly it. Okay. Gotta go this way.
I really do like the soldiers at this keep, even though they are not very good at fighting.
God, the sorceress is so funny. Man, I'm enjoying myself. Even though I'm pretty much just rolling over everything in the game right now, I'm still enjoying
The
myself.
demons are insidious. They will stop at nothing in order to seize this keep, and all the world with it.
Woohoo! A lot of extra material. Oh man, I'm so happy, so unbelievably happy that it's freaking cool outside today, and will be for several days to come, because guess what happened, guys? My air conditioner is not working right now. Like, it stopped working on Tuesday. Technically it's still working, but like, I need to get a technician in to check it out. And it happened right before we were like hitting 90 degrees out.
Ha! A vicious strike!
Sweets, anyone? I have cake. I always have cake in the morning with my coffee. And by that I mean my enormous, amazing, squishy round badonkadonk. Badonk. Badonk badonk or badonkadonk? I don't remember how that's said.
Ha! A vicious strike!
I see riches ahead.
Your strength fails!
Your strength fails and your mind persists.
One usually hears demonic tremors before seeing them. These behemoths move slowly and heavily, pounding the earth with their massive fists. Many a siege has been broken by the tremors' battering strikes, and many more enemies of the demons have been felled by their wrath. I pray that our world will never see them again.
Well, hello, TG. How are you doing? Greetings. 86 months. 86 months on an 86-month streak? That's a long time. You've been streaking for 86 months? How have you not frozen your bits? Man, that's over 7 years. That is a long time. Now I want to make sweet buns. Well, the fun part is that you can make... I can get my buns sticky anytime. Greetings.
Your strength fails!
Also, hello, Ace. Jeez. Yikes.
You are defeated!
Here I am, streaking for 86 months in a row. You would think I would be cold by... Oh my god. How is it that I didn't read your message and we were sharing the same brain cell? My only superior in subscription length. Don't worry, Ace. You're still longer than me.
The gods strike through me!
The children of Bull Kathos settled in the northern steppes, an area that is now known as the Dreadlands. Theirs was primarily a nomadic and tribal culture, though they had a few permanent settlements such as Cesseron and Harogoth. A group of revered former warriors known as the Elder Council ruled the barbarians.
A great challenge lies before us. A powerful enemy we have laid low.
I made the same joke. We think too much alike. Dirty mind, dirty mind. We have 100 brain cells, Strife, one for each of us, and Tev has the rest. God. It's not hard to be longer than you will. Oh. I think we need to solve this with a measuring contest.
A vicious strike!
We need to solve this with a measuring contest. Whip it out, and we'll get the tape measure. God. What am I saying? I'm saying some very naughty things, that's what. Pretty sure that's against terms of service. Ugh. Terms of service always ruining my fun.
Well done.
The gods strike through me!
Man, I didn't go back thinking that I would find more shit to actually kill. You're saying very Strife things to say. What are we measuring? I've seen how big Strife's shaft is. I even died trying to take all of it. TG. Oh my god. I forgot about that entire incident. Oh, we. Also, greetings, Cortex. I guess I'm all saucy today because of, for like, multiple reasons. One, I got plenty of good sleep. But two, probably because, like, I'm dressed to be saucy today.
Your strength fails!
Tyrael is a wonderful commander, is he not?
Yes, but he cannot turn the tide by himself.
You're too late. My servant is already inside your walls, and his hunger is ravenous. He will devour your corpse, and those of your friends.
Not a good bit of news to receive there. Use a ruler, get straighter. Hey now, some of us curve. Some of us curve, and we need a tape measure in order to measure.
These abominations must die!
Prankster's Echo. Dressed to be saucy. Did you spill pasta on yourself? Saucy, you say. Everyone start with the squats.
Break beneath the
No,
endless
I'm
tide.
I was waiting for a package from the land down under the last time that I streamed, and those things have they arrived. So, you know, like I'm taking advantage of them because the stuff that was inside has been laundered. So land down under. Yes, Australia. Thank you very much. Victoria's Secret? No. From me? I don't remember sending anything. No, there was a sale from a clothing boutique that exists in Australia that I've known about for a long time, but I've never actually gotten anything from them. So I was like, well, they're doing a sale. I may as well give it a shot. Took like 2.5 weeks for anything to arrive, though, so. On the note of Victoria's Secret, if anybody wants to buy me stuff from them, I won't say no. Yes, Ironstorm, you're absolutely right about what came. I won't even try to lie. Was the shop HB? What is HB? So first off, no, not HB, I don't think. Unless that's an abbreviation that I'm just not like. Fuck on. Got it. Honey Burdette. No, it was not HB. It was not Honey Burdette. Burdette? Burdette? I don't know how exactly that's supposed to be said, but no. A much more specialty store, if you will. Probably one you've never heard of. Burdette. Okay.
The gods strike through me!
I live in Australia. I think I have probably heard of it. I don't know. Like it's not a store for, like it's just an online store to my knowledge. So I mean, if you want to keep guessing, we can keep going. We can keep doing this. H&M. What is H&M? You need to give me like not acronyms. Cuz acronyms are so vague.
Demon. He's here.
The larder. Okay, P and D. Again, no acronyms. I'm not answering yes or no to acronyms.
The one who killed Lord Belial. I will save her, tearing the flesh from your bones.
If it's just called H&M, then no. What does the H and the M stand for, though? Right. Lord of Gluttony Slade.
Garm is the largest of Asmodan's sin lieutenants, and he possesses no less than 4 mouths. Though his voracious appetite is certainly his greatest weapon, his bile and, well, other noxious excretions are equally lethal. When last seen in battle, the Lord of Gluttony swallowed half a dozen angels whole, spears and all.
The human prisoners are panicking now. Oh, they must have noticed that fresh meat only comes after one of their number is dragged away, screaming. This will not hold. Slaughter the ones who starve themselves and feed them to their hungry friends. When those ones are fully stuffed, I will be ready to die.
Oof.
I can barely breathe down here.
If it's physical shop, online shop, warehouse, I have probably heard of it or shopped from it. I just would have to guess. Panties Exploratory. Wait, that's what P&E stands for? Sure, why not? Why not? Alright, alright. TG, I'll give you a hint, since we appear to be locked in this this particular back and forth. I will give you the initials. Like, it's a full name, but it's initials. It's just HM. Okay? HM. Yes. It's not H&M. Like, I recertify that it is not H&M, but the initials are HM.
Empty victory over a useless tool. You have only delayed your inevitable destruction. Your walls have grown no stronger. Our assault continues unabated. The stone will still be mine.
Oh boy. Yes, as all of you love to make that joke there. Let's chat with a scoundrel. The scoundrel's wealth.
What do you do with all the treasure you find?
Living a life of depravity and overindulgence, naturally.
You must be finding it difficult here.
Fine. Perhaps I've found that my treasure is put to better use elsewhere.
So you give your riches away?
We all have debts to pay, friend.
Got a new haul of goods today. Take a look.
Oh my word, is my inventory ever full. You know what? Let's dump some things into my stash. Herman Miller. Nope. I was going to guess Love Honey, but now. I'm telling you, I doubt that you'll ever know what it is. Was it the bazaar? Nope. Nope. Didn't go to the bazaar. Nothing like that. Ooh, there's allergens in the air today. Ham and mozzarella. You know, that doesn't sound too bad on a sandwich right about now.
You are too kind. If you insist. I will use this. Thank you.
Or some nice fried mozz sticks. I mean, that wouldn't be too bad. Wouldn't turn down some nice tasty mozzarella. Victoria's Secret. You know, it's honestly a bit of a surprise that I don't own anything from them. Although I hear stories that anything that they sell is like really subpar these days.
I came up here to dig. I'll be damned if I'm leaving without a fight.
Probably don't even have close to enough money to modify this equipment. Or combine all of the gems here. Alright, I've put myself into the poorhouse.
Terrifying noises were coming from the armory, so Tyrael went to investigate. He said if you were to return, I should send you there.
Alright, cool. Oh, hey. Let's talk. The final goal.
Time has flown by since I joined you in New Tristram. Look at us now. Who would have ever guessed we'd be here? And now, every passing hour brings us closer to our goal. But do we have a chance?
As long as we live, we have a chance.
What about you, Miriam? The enjoyments of life.
You should give some thought to taking time for yourself, Celdo. You can save the world tomorrow. Stay with us tonight. I'll buy drinks. We'll dance.
My life is duty.
I knew you'd say that. I really did.
Oh no.
Losing control!
Shit. Suffering.
I hope that Leah is strong enough to endure this suffering.
Everyone suffers, but to do so for a cause greater than oneself, that is the mark of a true hero. My daughter is everything I hoped she would be.
Cereal.
The Soulstone seems stable now.
The demon's rage has been subdued.
Yes, but for how long? Our time grows short. We must take this fight to Asmodan.
I will join the battle and forge a path to Ariat Crater, where Asmodan waits.
The war's end.
Our victory is near. What will drive you when the demon lords are all in prison?
This war will never end for me. Even if we defeat all evil forever, I will carry the scars of this nightmare till the end of my days.
For you, perhaps. But the scars may not run so deep for Leah.
I wish Leah could have the life I never had. But in truth, I fear she'll be damned as well.
I think you underestimate her strength.
Can you feel the keep shuddering? Asmodan's siege weapons. Saving these walls will have meant nothing if they're reduced to rubble.
I will destroy the Ballisti and lift the siege.
We will not fail you, Seraph.
The eternal conflict?
Tell me of the eternal conflict.
Since time immemorial, the forces of heaven and hell fought for control of the sacred World Stone, until the day it was stolen by renegades and used to forge your world. Since then, the forces of hell became more interested in corrupting mankind than in facing us on the field of battle.
They sought to use us as weapons.
They knew that mankind would tip the balance of power forever, and very clearly, you have.
I thought that you would have maybe gone for Hanky Panky. I mean, I enjoy myself some Hanky Panky just as much as the next. The creation of the world.
I would hear more of the creation of our world.
To escape the eternal conflict, a group of renegade angels and demons came together and created a hidden paradise for themselves. They called this world Sanctuary. Eventually, they commingled. They gave birth to mankind. That is why you have both good and evil within you, and the power of both realms as your birthright. The power of your Nephilim ancestors was so terrifying to their parents that they tuned the World Stone to weaken them. They knew they had loosed something unimaginable upon creation.
Hanky Panky with Victoria's
Brand new
Secret.
goods here. Never you mind where I got them.
When this is all over, we should have a family.
A what?
Children, Drian. We can have children.
That sounds wonderful. I think I'm needed back on the wall.
Let's My doll isn't coming back, is he?
I do not know. Where is your mother?
She died on the first night. What should I do?
Keep your memories of them close. If you do, you will never walk alone.
Wait, Strife. They asked before, but H&M. I know their website is just called HM. Well, there's no HM stands for something. Okay, it stands for something, and the website is not just HM. Okay, I've given you the initials of a bigger name, and there's no and or ampersand. Okay, I'm not playing with words here.
I'm not afraid for myself. No mother wants to see their children die, let alone in a place like this.
I like how this has really got your goad there, TG. Hard questions.
Oh dear. That's a very resolute expression you're wearing. You may as well say what you're thinking.
You wish for people to believe that you are a god, but I do not believe it to be true.
People believe in a great many things, don't they?
So you do not deny it?
You become so serious about such things. You will grow old long before your time. Wouldn't you be happier to live like me? You're going out there?
Azmodan is there, so I must go.
Make sure you bundle up, huh? You should probably wear an extra layer or two. You can never be warm enough, I always say.
Aren't you wearing the same clothes as in Chaldeum?
Oh, well, it's quite simple. I just tuck a few fire opals in my pockets and under my shirts, and I never get cold. As good as a pair of long underwear.
It has. If I haven't gotten there, then maybe it's a new shop for me. I mean, what I can...
looking up, Martyr. There's barely anything left to kill.
I knew you could do it.
There are other soldiers about besides me, if you haven't noticed.
No, I haven't.
Tired of battle.
The men look to you to lead them. When they see you laying waste to the demon hordes, they are heartened. As you go, so does this battle. Always remember that.
What I can attest to is the fact that the shop itself is really not all that new. I've been following it for years. I've just never bought anything from it, so...
I heard what you did down below. I hope that demon filth is terrified of you.
They should fear me. I am the hand of the gods.
Alright, looks like we're all done here. Let's head out.
Bastion's keep is secure enough for me to enter the true battlefield, where Azmodan's war machines rain death upon the scattered defenders.
You know what I'm legitimately curious about, though? A brand called Lounge. I've seen a lot of it around lately.
Look there. It's the Chaldeum.
We may have a chance now.
We shall soon defeat Azmodan, and the Lords of Hell will be a mere memory.
Thank the gods you're here. You've got to destroy those ballistae. They're raining hell down upon us. We can't last much longer.
Fortified bunker.
Many centuries ago, King Corsic built Bastion's Keep to pen the barbarian threat in the north. After years of military disasters, the frustrated king led a large army out of the fortress and into the north to conquer the barbarians once and for all. Not one of them came back.
Each demon we kill here is one less we will have to slay on the field.
I like how I barely even brushed up against the topic of undergarments, and now
rot here forever.
it's like the topic of discussion. You're great, chat. Don't change. You're great, chat.
Your strength fails.
I have absolutely stumped you, haven't I? I love this. I love the fact that I have so utterly and thoroughly stumped you, TG.
The gods strike through me!
Ooh, my word. Yes, I'm very confused because I thought I knew most of the Australian shops. Well, it turns out you don't know about these, down under pants.
This fight is over!
Stump us, you say. Riddle me this, Will. What is yours, but others use it more than you? Well, my penis, obviously. Your name. Oh. Oh. Sounds like TG's heard that one before.
Your strength fails!
Don't help him. Oh no. I like how TG just completely ruined your fun there. I'm incredibly entertained. I don't like buying international when I can. Shipping sucks. Well, I mean, I totally get that. Like, I don't like getting things internationally typically either. And in all honesty, with the quality of the stuff that I got here, it's like, Yeah, I don't think that this was worth the wait, especially given some of the stuff that I can get that's, you know, local. And when I say local, I just mean, like, shipping from within the United States. It just straight up domestic, and it's like, yeah, it's... I think it's better for the shipping alone, to say nothing of the fact that, like, I think that it's a higher quality product, some of the stuff I can get locally, so... Won't help with the next one. So it's like the shipping time on international. It's, I think that alone will keep me from being a repeat customer.
I have heard whispers of your death.
Alright, we got some sprint time here. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be down here. Like, they told me to go and destroy the ballista, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know, there's a door over here. Let's go into the depths. It's 4 a.m. here, so forgive me if I fall asleep. You know, you should probably be sleeping instead of watching me stream anyway. Where the fuck are all the pricks? Here we go, there's one. Don't worry, TG. You'll have opportunity to indulge my innuendos another time, you know? Oh, did I just go to the bottom of just like a random dungeon? I think I did. Your every DM's worst nightmare. Big shiny quest in one direction, play it, let's go the other way. Ah. Here, I thought you were talking about slipping into my DMs. Turns out, that's not what you were referring to. What has 3 eyes and 1 leg? Shit.
Long ago, the heralds of pestilence were lesser demons who rebelled against Asmodan. The Lord of Sin vanquished them easily, but instead of slaying them, he granted each one a long arm, infested with a poison that could kill anything but Asmodan himself. The heralds have been plague-riddled menaces ever since.
Though I have searched every corner of the great library of Chaldeum, I can find no references to the true fate of the Blood Clan Khazra. Some crumbling papers hint that they made a pact to serve the mythical lesser evils. But surely such a thing cannot be considered proper scholarship. Can it?
Three legs and one eye. I don't know. Like that one's entirely got me. 3 legs and 1 eye. I haven't heard riddles and brain teasers in so long. Also, I'm kind of focused on the game. I've only got so much mental capacity to dedicate to one thing at a time. Traffic light. Okay, somehow I'm not catching on to oh, 3 eyes and 1 leg. Ugh. I thought, oh god. I read that backwards. I was reading 3 legs and 1 eye. Look at me. No wonder I couldn't think of anything. Three legs and 1 eye would be a tripod with a camera on it. You are thinking outside of the box a little bit too well. Stop that. You stop that right now.
The god of death will have many visitors on this day. They suffer now, but they will find their peace. The screams fade.
No, I do not mind them. It is the silence that I loathe. The silence of those who sleep eternal.
Never? Ugh, how dare you defy me? Well, that was a nice little romp. Ooh, romp. Ooh, hey, a romper. I don't have one of those. Alrighty tighty. Who the hell are you? Journeying through the battlefield and understanding what it's like to be covered in the viscera of your demonic enemies is quite pleasant.
Bridge is unsteady. We must be swift.
Found the direction I was supposed to go, so I turned around just to look the other way.
A great challenge lies before us.
I like how every last NPC in this outpost did not freaking raise their blade at all. Oh ho ho ho! What do we have here?
We couldn't hold on. There were just too many of them.
Men are losing hope. The demons' numbers seem endless. They come at all times, day or night. No amount of casualties we inflict slows their advance. We need reinforcements. We need help.
Ooh.
I cannot carry more.
Can't carry more.
I need to go back.
I better do something about that. Grab that. There we go. Ooh. Okie dokie. Now, I've got to sort out my inventory, but also,
I am returning to town.
I need to get myself some more coffee. So, chat, do not let your filthy butts wander away from the stream. I will be back momentarily. I just need to get myself a refill on coffee. So, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Woohoo! Okay, I return. Okay, what has butts? Then 2, then finally 3. Oh, butts bot. Oh, butts bot. Being all funny again.
I waited 1500 years for this. Should I return to my slumber?
Oh my god. She's so salty.
I cannot.
Magnificent.
That is a fantastic axe. Can she use it?
Gift?
Oh, she can use it. Critical hit chance. Chance to deal 10% area damage. Reduces cooldown of all skills.
This is well crafted.
don't think that anything else here is worth keeping, so...
I've dug up some valuable new things. You really should take a look.
Alright, cool.
I told you, Marcus. I told you the demons would find a way up from underneath.
I heard the monk slaughtered a huge fat one in a larder. I'm never eating anything from there again.
Okay, what has 4 legs, then 2 legs, then 3?
There he goes. We hear you heading out onto the battlefields. We'll hold the gates, but I don't think you need us to.
The defense of this keep is in your hands too. Be strong.
Alright. 4 legs in the morning is a baby or a toddler walking on all, crawling on all 4s. Then 2 legs is a grown person, walking on 2 legs, and then 3 legs is someone old walking with a cane in the evening. So I've heard that one. Ah.
These abominations must die!
Oh, dude, I just roundhouse kicked it into submission.
Your flaws are revealed! My path becomes clearer.
Here's a legitimate question. Have we, Oh, man. Got it. Is there a filth you haven't seen on this channel yet? And so did the demons try to say hi, and then I smacked them in the face with swords and baseball bats. Like I was trying to play some sort of competitive blood sport. It wasn't a very kind greeting. Haven't seen actual sex. Well, damn. When are we gonna have to... We're gonna have to fix that at some point. By the way, Ace, you were completely quiet whenever I said that there's a measuring contest necessary here.
Your strength fails!
Don't think I forgot about the suggestions.
You dare the cold well.
It is nothing compared to our other trials.
Gotta measure while hard. Got a little distracted. I'm obviously not being sultry enough if
you are defeated.
I am not. If I'm not the main, if I'm not the center of attention, I'm not being distracting enough or sultry enough. What's the matter? Can you beat a centimeter? I prefer to measure in millimeters because it makes me feel like I'm larger. You know, now that I think about it, I can't remember the last time I have legitimately done any type of measuring. I know I did once upon a time. I just don't remember anything about it. You know, you're in a phase of your life where you're kind of insecure, and there are all these things that other people talk about. Size being like such a big component, right? People in general are obsessed with size. If it's not, you know, dick size, then it's like the size of the boobs or whatever. So there's size obsession all the time. Since when do Americans use the metric system for things other than ammo? God. That is definitely a statement. Calipers measuring tool. God. Therefore, we can get the best answer. God. It's funny, we don't use, we don't use the metric system for anything, and yet every single time that I see something measured in meters, I instantly understand it. Because I get so much of that in video games.
That is what I have trained for.
One thing I've never understood, though, is measuring weight in stones. That one is just fascinating, because, like, you know, all the English people that I've known in my time, it's like, oh no, like, you weigh this many stones, and it's like, you use the metric system. Why on earth are you not talking in kilograms or something? Gibbering gemstone seems to be active, but it's difficult to tell. The fuck is this thing? It's just ingrained into us for some reason, like using inch. Oh, I know what an inch is. That's how long my... Anyway, never mind. Never mind. Actually, this makes me curious. Two and a half centimeters, roughly. 1 inch is 2.5 centimeters. Ooh, look at this big bad boy.
This trebuchet is an abomination. We must destroy it.
Destroy it. It is done. Hey, vampire toilet paper. Toilet solutions, anybody? You know, it kisses you like a divine angel's rim job.
Break beneath the endless tide.
Can you beat a centimeter? I mean...
Your strength fails.
Divine as opposed to...
Minions. There is nothing I loathe more than failure. You know this well. But if any of you need a further lesson, I will have you delivered into the Circle of Wrath with great haste. The enemy is strong, but he cannot pass the demon gate. Secure it, or your lives will be forfeit.
I am coming for you.
Divine as opposed to profane. Aw, hey, look, Eli just used the fancy pantsy mode. Sadly, I'm not wearing anything that's similarly patterned today, but it's still great. Stripes are freaking fantastic.
Siege weapons to slay you. You stand in the middle of the army of hell. It will crush you.
I threw you back from the walls of the keep. I crushed your army upon the battlefield. You have nothing that I fear.
So the question remains, can you beat a centimeter? And I guess you have to ask someone who's that big small to find out if it's possible, you know. Oh, that's Tyrael over there.
It is said that both demons and angels lack free will. They are bound by their natures and can choose no other path.
Oh man, guys, so less than a month now. Less than a month now until the release of whatchamacallit, Tears of the Kingdom, right? Less than a month till Tears of the Kingdom come out, Obviously, I'm going to be playing and streaming that. But here's the main question that I... It's not even a question. It's more of like just a thought, right? Obviously, Breath of the Wild, like the stand-up amazing costume that came out of that was the Gerudo Link outfit, right? Like that's what most people like really weren't expecting and all that stuff. So it got me thinking, it's like, I wonder if there's going to be another costume like that in Tears of the Kingdom. Because right now, like, there's that... Enjoy yourself, Iron. So anyways, like, it's a question of, like, what type of outfits are going to come out of the game? Because if they don't have you changing clothing in the game, I think myself as well as a lot of other people will be very disappointed. So, like, I was thinking, like, oh, like, maybe I could do, you know, another costume thing from the new Zelda game. But right now, the only outfit that we know is, like, that kind of, like, Roman or Greek outfit that Link wears. And I looked at it and I was like, I would really like to dress up like that, but I would end up showing my nipple off on the camera, and, like, Twitch would flip shit if they saw that, so...
Look out! They've been circling for hours.
Has it? Oh, okay. If Nintendo is smart, there will be. I mean, upgrading the equipment and armor was some of the funnest fun that there was in the game, you know? That and, you know, like, getting increasingly hanky-panky with the various fairies. Man, some of the R34 that's come out of those fairies upgrading your gear. Oh, wow. Simultaneously surprising and not surprising all at once. Alright, let's talk with Tyr.
I could no longer sit idly by while you brought the fight to Azmodan. It has been too long since I felt the thrill of battle myself.
Destroying my siege weapons makes little difference. Every hour, more of my forces pour forth from the mouth of hell. Soon, they will wipe your pathetic keep from existence.
Brave words, Azmodan. But words are all you have left to hurl at us. Forward, friend! Now we shall drive Azmodan's army back into the accursed crater.
Today, at last, we will fight side by side.
You honor us, Seraph.
I'd love a Rito Link outfit. Whenever you say Rito Link, are you talking about, like, the,
You cannot stand before El Druid.
The Rito, like... What was it, like the Snow Quill armor, I think they called it? Or are you referring to something other than, like, the snow armor? The main thing I remember that stuff for was the fact that you could... It was... frost resistant, there we go. Like, you were freeze resistant once you upgraded it enough.
Riches await us.
No, the outfits they wore regularly. God, you've got me pondering now. Breath of the Wild, Rito. Images. Yeah, kind of like poofy pants with something that's a cross between a corset and a weight belt. They very much like the Rito outfits look very much so like they're based on what you call it, classic Japanese archery armor.
Your strength fails.
Which is nice, I won't lie. Not quite as like minimal as I typically would prefer an outfit to be, but I don't know if you're aware of it, but I do enjoy showing skin, so. Which is strange because I'm not showing any, like, barely any skin today.
Beneath the endless tide.
That's partially because, like, I get cold way too easily. I hadn't noticed. / sarcasm. No, not at all. Not like you looked at the latest. Not like you looked at the latest picture that was made available and you went, oh my.
The battle is ours.
What do you think you're doing? Get the hell off there. Whee! How we be rolling? A little bit thirsty and horny today. Just a bit of the two. Not too much. How you doing, Extra Happy? I'm gonna have to go back to the freaking fort soon. I'm almost maxed out.
You wield a singular magic, Irena. Who taught you?
A prophet. He was alive in my era, but I do not know his fate.
A prophet? I have heard that name before.
Standard Saturday afternoon, then. I good silly record shop shenanigans this morning, but worked out well. Silly record shop? What are you doing being silly in a record shop? Actually, I got into a bit of a game of question and answer with TG, who appears to have, like, passed out, thank God. Living in the land down under, as they do. But, like, I got something in the mail from Australia, and TG was convinced that...
Help me! Is this my blood? I can't breathe.
Another warrior gone.
I feel terrible.
$273. It was record shop day, which is effectively Black Friday, but for record shops, but exclusive in rare shit rather than reduced, reduced by 60%. Oh, well then.
Your flaws are revealed!
victory, my friend.
I should probably take the opportunity to head back to town.
I am returning to town.
But yeah, on this end, I got a package from Australia, and of course, what does TG do? They're like, oh, I can totally guess like where the stuff came from, and then I proceeded to stump them, just like, oh god, I don't know where could it have come from? Still, no answer to it. So, even gave a hint. So, if you listen to, so if you buy albums, God, records are just the popularity of records and albums straight up confuses me. It's like, I am completely befuddled by, the popularity of records and albums. I do not understand their popularity. I had to watch the toilet paper video, a divine angel rim job. Well, thank you very much for watching it, Ironstorm. Also, don't forget, guys, there will be a new video up on my channel whenever I finish the stream today. So I just have to go in and hit publish on it. It's owning the music tangibly rather than buying a license to stream it anywhere effectively. Okay, I understand that, but why in that case, why a record instead of, say, a CD? You get a tangible object still then. Alternatively, why does it have to be like a physical object? What about like buying, you know, actual files you can keep on a computer? And here's the thing. I grew up and came into the digital age of music ownership, you know? Like just basically having easier access to music. So the concept of owning the music because you bought a copy totally makes sense to me. But the concept of having a physical object as a backup is the only thing that makes sense to me. Like, I never think to myself, oh, I really liked that old music that I got on CD. I'm going to go dig the CD out and listen to it. I always go to, like, the files that I have access to on my computer. So like this is just my own personal thought process. You know, I own my music. That makes total sense to me. But I own my music, and it's also like really easy to listen to it is what makes more sense to me. Like, if you go out and buy records and albums, do you actually just like sit down and like put the album on and listen to it? Or is it more of a, oh, I have it and it's on a shelf type of thing? Because both are totally legitimate. But I hope you get what I mean. For vinyl nostalgia, larger artwork, lyric sheets, bonus Gateford artworks, the whole vinyl experience of sitting down and listening to it. There's also the supposed sound quality, which is mostly a bullshit nothing burger nowadays with uncompressed wave, etc. But there's an argument for older music material for older music mattered for vinyl. Okay. People do either. Some people collect and never open. Some play religiously. CD, I guess, doesn't have the nostalgia factor that vinyl or even cassette has for older music. mastered for vinyl.
I just
Okay.
found a dusty wine bottle stashed in a hole in the wall.
This place was built by Kegis Deal, famed drunken architect. He has stashes all over the keep.
Most of my collection is CD though, since it was what I grew up with. Same. Like that's my whole situation. It's like, yeah, it's pretty much everything I own is CD. Vitality and arcane resistance. That's just vitality. Okay.
Did you hear? The demons are on the run thanks to him.
Good. Have you thought any more about retiring?
Every time a battle ends, you ask me about retiring.
Better than during the battle, I would think.
God.
We can't all be warriors. Someone needs to sell the equipment.
Covetous Shen, the nature of the jewel.
You say that the jewel you seek is cursed. Who cursed it?
Oh, all you wish to hear is my most guarded secret. Well, certainly. If you cannot be trusted, then the world is in trouble, I think. The jewel contains a powerful creature named Dirges. He was trapped within it for terrible crimes against his people.
I have never heard of him.
I'm not surprised. This happened when the mountains were young. Now a flaw has developed in the jewel. Through it, Dirges can consume the holder's life. I intend to seal his prison, trapping him in it forever.
This is fascinating. I do not remember this story with Covetous Shen. Also, a good deal I have digitally on Bandcamp. Now, you see, that's just it. Like, I've really come to love finding albums that are distributed in FLAC. Like, FLAC obviously isn't as good as Waves, but obviously, you know, file size comes into it. I have this huge library of music that's, like, backed up piecemeal at this point. It's backed up on different bits and pieces of drives around. The Black Soul Stone.
The Black Soul Stone. Holding 6 prime evils in one container. That seems like a bad idea to me.
The best decisions in a battle are not always the most logical.
It's a miracle Leo wasn't corrupted by the dark energies within it, don't you think?
Speaking of Bandcamp, I need to pick up the latest album from Rodrigo y Gabriela, which came out, I think, just recently. Like, I listened to an interview between the two of them on the radio going into work yesterday, and then I, like, Googled them. I Googled the latest album, and lo and behold, like, the music had just been uploaded within the last 2 hours on YouTube. So I was very surprised. Yeah, I love Bandcamp for its for its flat rate for all formats. I hope to good they never change to variable pricing like Kobuz or whatever is. All right, let's talk. Nerves.
How do you feel? Nervous?
Never. You?
I feel a sense of calm. I know you can do it. Have no fear. The things I have crafted will not fail you.
If you wanted to wait until May 5th to buy that, 100% of the profits will go to them. Thing they've implemented for the first Friday of each month. Really, the first Friday of each month. So that'll be, okay, yeah, the 5th. I had no idea. That's cool. I will try to keep that in mind if I buy stuff off of Bandcamp, then to do it on the first Friday of the month.
I was a fool earlier. Of course I want children. When this is all over, of course.
Of course. I was thinking 2 boys.
3. I've always wanted 3.
I'll do my best, Drian. Now you go back out there and do your best.
Mom, what happens when you die?
Akarat carries your soul to a peaceful place, my brave boy. And there is no more fear there. You will forget that you ever knew pain or loss. And your father will be waiting for us.
Captain Hale told me that my dad died, saving his life.
Your parents loved you. Carry that love with you forever.
Thank you. Captain Hale says he'll help find a home for me back in Westmarch, if we live through the night.
You will have that home in Westmarch. I promise.
They've just been toying with us. They could kill us anytime they want.
Not while I still breathe.
I am told you are going out to the battlefield on your own. Is that wise?
Perhaps you'd like to join me.
I am not a coward. I just want to live.
Is that what you call it?
Any chance that Leah has things to say?
Azmodan thinks he can scare us. He doesn't know us at all. Put his head on a pike.
That is the least of what I will do to him.
By the grace of the ancients, may your soul be warmed and brought to glory in righteousness.
Happy sauce, anyone? Whoa, whoa, take me out to dinner first, at least. Well, you're not being fun. Cake in the oven. Are you sure we can do dessert? We can't do dessert? God. So I was thinking of a particular type of camera angle for a picture, right? You guys remember the you guys remember like the picture of me in the fantastic jingle thong, right? So the idea is that I got my backside facing the camera, right? And I look over my shoulder, and I got this knowing smirk on my face, and I've got coffee. I got a mug of coffee. And the name of the picture is I got some cake. I've got some coffee and some cake. Is the angle waist level looking up? Yes, yes. It's either waist level or it is at, or it's at like knees or something like that. But the whole point is that you can clearly see that I'm holding a mug, and the butt is the entire focus of the picture. And I got coffee and cake. Also, AmLab, welcome. The picture has changed there, AmLab, if you didn't know.
I still possessed my old strength. These demons would flee from us, as vermin flee from a cleansing flood.
You are no hindrance, Tyrael. Do not regret your choice.
I do not. So long as I...
I see that. Wait, AmLab, is this the first time that you've seen that picture? I've been working a while, actually. Lurking, not working. Cake's done in the oven. Time to make frosting. Ooh, sounds fun. But no, I mean, like, I'm legitimately curious if somebody hasn't seen the picture since it's been updated.
The barbarians have always defended their lands in the north from trespassers. They believe that it is their sacred charge to guard Mount Ariat and the world stone within it from the outside world. Unfortunately, their battle prowess and tenacity have been misinterpreted as bloodthirst and territorial savagery by soldiers in Westmarch.
I gotta find stuff to kill. I have this freaking enhanced experience buff, and there's like nothing to freaking slaughter down here.
Back to hell, demon spawn!
Your strength fails!
I'll have to squeeze quite hard. My tube's been all limpid recently. God. It's the first time I've seen that pick. Oh, really extra happy. Oh, Edge of the Abyss. Is this a boss battle?
Eldruin will destroy the demonic seal protecting this gate.
Slain!
A victory for the ages!
Talk about easy.
The Siege Breaker is a monster of legends, of nightmares, and thin whispers in the dark. It is the most prized champion of the Demon Lords, because its massive size and strength could turn any battle in its favor. I wish I knew more, but alas, all who have seen it have perished.
I didn't expect to find anything in the arena here, but still. Completionist in me. Well, I do have a lot of tools for frosting around. Mm-hmm. First time for you to see that pic. Extra happy. I'm curious whether or not you think that it's a good picture or not. I put some actual work in making certain that it's a good composition, pose, and outfit as well. Keeping in mind, everything in that picture is stuff that's been purchased for me by viewers, so... I'm being very honest whenever I say I'm incredibly thankful for the things that have been purchased for me, and also, like, I'm appreciative that you guys enjoy and also encourage the things that I indulge in with when it comes to taking those types of photographs. So.
I come with urgent news. Leah has had another vision. A vision of twisted demonic towers and enormous hearts beating within them.
I know of them. They are the Sin Hearts. Asmodan must have dredged them up from the depths of his realm to empower his legions.
No doubt corruption flows from these hearts. I will crush them.
destroyed the demon gate, through which Azmodan brought hell itself. Now I will enter the crater and crush the sin hearts that empower his army, until only the Lord of Sin himself remains.
Oh yeah, it's framed perfectly, don't you worry. It's a very nice picture, very saucy. I'm super
You've
thankful.
killed one of my playthings. Now, you have my undivided attention.
Another demon. She will die like the rest of them.
So, like, you know, again, just I'm super happy to have you guys as an audience. I'm super thankful that you're receptive to a bunch of the things that I do as well. Ooh.
Maiden of Lust, I have need of your ample services. Drag yourself out of whatever carnal corner of the burning hells you lounge in, and bring your daughters with you. Be wary. The enemy has proven to be both cunning and strong. But the mortals have always been easy prey for you, have they not?
So, from me to you, I say mucho apprecipico.
Your strength fails!
He's a powerful foe over there.
Hello, Jiggleham. How you doing? Frosting time. Oh dear. Gotta squeeze that tube hard to get that frosting out. How you doing, Jiggleham? How you doing? All right, I hope. We were. I was just making comment and thanking chat for being quite nice and wonderful. Scoundrel token. Specifically in regards to, you know, some of the photography I've done, so. The cudgel. I really am going to frost the cake I made, and the pick was nice. Wouldn't change it. Oh, thank you, Iron. Thank you. And I know that you're actually doing real, like, frosting and cake work and all that stuff. I'm just... It's such low-hanging fruit that's easy to grab, you know, and run with. literally just wanting to stop making. Okay. Cool. There we go. Low-hanging fruit like dad ass. I mean, treat me right and I'll twerk for you. The only low-hanging fruit from anybody's arse would be a couple ripe dingleberries. God. Mm-hmm. I know exactly what you're talking about, and oh boy, just reaching up and getting my hands on those dingleberries. Mm-hmm. Ooh, that low-hanging fruit. Put a little bit of work in, find out about the surprise inside. Oh dear, that's a large demon with stakes in its eyes.
This is an abomination. Asmodan has brought pieces of hell into our world, along with his demonic host.
Damn, we out here eating ass live. Yep, mm-hmm. Did I tell you guys about the little clip that I found? Of like, it was a woman who.
Your valor inspired me.
It was a woman who had a cake that was shaped to be a literal ass, and she goes and she just shoves her whole face into this cake. Out here eating ass buttive. Will, I'm talking about the chocolate variety dingleberries, not the mole rat variety. Black balls are just as good as white balls? God. Oh my god. I think it is absolutely the most entertaining when chat gets horny like this. Like, I absolutely fucking love it. Everybody who's like, oh god, don't get horny on main, is just, they're not having enough fun in their life, you know? Okay, kinda looks like I've reached the end of the line over here. May as well call this being horny in Diablo 3. No. You have to be a little bit more creative, I guess, with your phrasing. What you specifically need to, like, it's better to phrase it as, succumbing to the demon of lust. There we go. That's a better way to phrase it. In fairness, you get horned demons in hell. God. Oh, man. So getting rammed and burned isn't anything abnormal down there.
Your flaws are revealed!
It isn't anything abnormal down there. Oh, hey, Jiggleham.
Do you
did
see
you
that
ever
enemy over there? Let us
see the
cleanse it
pic?
from this land.
Like the new pick that I made? Running away, you prick.
Break beneath the endless tide!
Like, it's not super new, it's a couple of streams old at this point, but most people don't know that the pick... Not yet, I have now. Oh, okay. Like, I do have full intention of, you know, intermittently updating that picture, you know? Like, well, not updating the picture, but updating the command, if you will. No, not yet. I have now. Wow. I hope that you enjoy how it looks. I mean, like I've said before, I took a bajillion pictures to even hope to get one that was just right. Which is the technique that any good photographer uses. It's like, don't worry about how much... well, it's not the case anymore. Don't worry about how much film you're using. Don't worry about how many pictures you're taking. What matters is that you get the right picture. And the only way that you're going to get the right one is to take unbelievable numbers of them. You definitely got the pick right. And, I mean, I can't thank you guys, chat, enough for getting it right, too, you know? Like, I have to consistently repeat this, but, like, the reason that it worked out properly was because I had a good outfit to put on, and the outfit came from chat, so... Granted, you guys didn't coordinate it or anything, it's just stuff that was suggested for the wish list and then purchased for me, so... Like, I thought for certain that by now, pretty much everybody had clicked on the link and seen it, but it's very, it's entertaining to see that, like, no, there are still many of you who haven't seen it yet, so... Balls are balls. They are fun to play with. Yes, yes they are.
Your flaws are revealed!
Nephilim, your misbegotten kind is creation's greatest sin. But your time is done. You will find only death in my realm.
I think Osmodon is in the process of blinking. Find the Sin Heart and destroy it. Item durability. Oh no!
I once met a raving drunk who claimed he had wrestled with a succubus, a demonic creature that possesses the form and face of a beautiful woman. He said she cursed him and tore out the heart of his friend before he made a narrow escape. Really, young men are given to such exaggeration these days.
Hey chat, can I be your succubus?
A mighty foe has fallen.
These poor things live in eternal torment.
Do you see that enemy over there? Let us cleanse it from this land.
I think you would be called an incubus. I want to be a little bit of both. I want to be a little bit succubus, and I want to be a little bit incubus. Incusuccubus then? I'll ink and suck your bus. Tear out my heart, BB. He can suck me whenever he wants, guys. Oh my word. Yes, he wrestled a succubus
I did
and...
not know better. I would call this some lurid dream. Too terrible for a waking mind to witness.
Yes, he wrestled a succubus and definitely didn't do anything else with them. Okay, let us return to town and repair my equipment and also sell off some stuff.
I can't believe he slaughtered one of those siegebreaker beasts. It took Captain Hale and 100 men to kill the last one.
Oh, I wish I could have seen that fight.
Really?
Well, not up close.
Okay. What all do we have here? Like, this fist weapon is better damage, not by a whole lot. It's taken me a lot to finally get this point. Playing Grim Dawn and looking back at Diablo 3 makes the inventory so diminutive. So like is Diablo 3 like way less impressive, or because like I don't play these types of games often, you know? Ooh, the scoundrel hat. I
can't believe we're still alive. This place was built to fight barbarians, not horrible bastards with wings.
Let's talk first. Brotherly love.
Did your brother suspect that you're in love with his wife?
No. She didn't take the time to tell him before waltzing off to the altar. Now their children would starve if not for the gold I send their way.
But you are the reason their father's imprisoned.
He will be free again in time. Paying off the Merchants Guild of Kingsport is no small task. And aren't you supposed to be on my side here?
Okay. Dexterity, vitality, critical hit, and life. 179 and 179, 34. 501. Fire resist. Yeah, I'd say that this one is a definite upgrade. A rare ring? Does this go around my... Oh, no, it goes on my finger. The inventory size in Grim Dawn is like almost 3 sizes bigger, plus you get to expand it through the campaign. Incubus. Then again, it's it's point of view on the topic. Listen, I just like the prospect of you know, having a little bit of both, worlds. So that's all I'm saying. All right. What the hell was I looking at? There was something here. I don't want to, but I gotta swap some of this equipment out. Some incubus are just like succubus, while others are just real hulks. So are you saying that an incubus can be both a twink or a bear? Because I'll be honest, like, bear is like not my thing. I do not understand like the appeal and the value of the bear structure, especially if, like, you know, everybody's into their own thing, but like the being hairy and whatnot, I'm like, yeah, no, no way. Like, I don't think that looks appealing at all. So it's like, if I was to whenever it comes to me and like, oh, I want to make myself look, you know, like very sexual and all that stuff. It's like, no. I want to be like not bear, you know? Like that's just the absolute opposite of what I'm going for. But at the same time, like, I have to admit, there is some art out there, like a lot of the art coming out of,
Should I find
like...
some new attire? These old things are becoming so small.
like, a bunch of the art that's come out of Ganondorf for Tears of the Kingdom. Like, I get that. It's like, no, he's got, like, a barrel-chested...
These blasted children won't stop whining. I think they're even more annoying than I am.
Oh my god, okay. I'm walking away from you guys. I don't want to hear you chat. Make noise. Like, I get that. It's like, oh my god, he is built like a frickin' tree. He's barrel-chested and he's got tree trunk arms, you know? It's said that they have, bigger... Never mind. I don't think I'm ready to replace the helmet yet. Wait, the Enchantress. What do you have for, like, gloves? 80? Oh my god. Darling, I can totally give you something better than that.
Perfect.
139.
A lovely piece.
6 to 12 damage, regenerate life. Sure, we'll give her that.
Yes.
Vitality, regenerate life. Why not? Like, I haven't swapped her equipment out in a bit. A chest piece that can compete with this? 119 and 103 extra life. Uh, 166, 186. Yeah, sure.
Perfect.
That's much better. Bear huggable. Bears are huggable.
Thanks to that monk, you can finally get some rest.
I feel fine.
I can tell your bad knee is troubling you, love. He'll have to save the world without you.
Shen's got things to say already. What do you know? A lot of my followers do. Alright, the Templars' research.
You look troubled. Has the torn page shown you where the tomes lie?
No. I've learned something much more troubling. Judging by the borders, this is indeed a page from the tomes, but it does not contain prophecies. It seems to be a set of instructions for the creation of magical weapons, but that is not the strangest part. I have seen the rune here before, on the braces of Tyrael's armor.
I have never seen it before. Let us go ask him.
The truth.
Tyrael, examine this page. Tell me what you see.
These are plans for angelic weapons that will fit human hands. Where did you find this?
This is a page torn from the sacred tomes of my blessed order. The light only knows what the others contain.
I see. It implies that my brethren seek to destroy this world, and that your order was created to stop them.
Is it true?
It was, once. Not anymore.
Your order shackled you with sins to conceal its own. What will you do now?
There is much difference between what I want and what I must do. Together, you and I will finish our work here. I owe you that. But I tell you this. My faith is stronger than this betrayal. When we are done, I will return home and plunge my spear into the ground before the vault of the Order. I will meet their champions until they answer for their sins and their lies. I will have justice.
Chill and thrills at the Logo Pub. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Get over here. Demons and dead everywhere. Makes for great business.
It's all come down to a single fight, and I don't even get to be there.
Good. You could use some sleep.
But I'm not even tired.
You could use some sleep.
Oh.
Azmodan will soon be dead and gone. Then you can leave with Captain Hale.
I wish I could go with you. I wish I could have protected my mother and father.
Remember this feeling, boy. Remember it and become a man who can protect those he loves.
I will.
Be careful out there. We need you.
Stab those bloody demons in the arse!
Baron!
I heard Captain Hale say that.
Adria has been by Leah's side day and night. She may not be the kindest woman, but no one can question her devotion.
You could use some sleep, wink wink. Indeed. Hey, chat, you want to come with me to bed? Wink wink.
You are so close now. Only Azmodan is still out there, waiting for you. What do you suppose you'll do after he is dead?
Ask me again after I have slain him.
Oh, you're too modest. I saw how easily you took care of Belial, and you've already beaten Azmodan's army. How much more trouble could he be? Let me tell you what I think. After Azmodan is dead, you come with me, huh? And we'll go on a grand adventure. Just you and Shen. The wind at our backs, and the road stretching out before us.
I must return to my home and serve the gods.
I'm already there, baby. Hello, Tev. You may already be there, but I was referring to the rentable bed, you know?
If ever there was a time to run, this would be it. But where would I run to? Maybe it is better to stay and fight for your life when the time comes.
Do not fear death. When it comes, and no man can escape it.
Oh, sorry, Tev. Alright. Miriam, visions.
10 days ago, I had an extremely powerful vision of a dark future. Horrible, horrible things will happen to you before this is all over, but you will prevail.
You should tell me of these things, that I might prepare.
I would never burden you with the knowledge of things you can't change. You need to be happy. Enjoy yourself while you can.
X tree? I didn't know that you used to be a tree. Happy? Secret of the Tome.
I keep thinking of the traitor, John Dar. He had turned to evil, I have no doubt. But I wonder, would he have fallen as easily if the Order had not betrayed him? I knew he was troubled, but I said nothing. I saw his doubts, his weakness, and when he submitted to Magda, I thought my suspicions were confirmed. Perhaps I could have saved him before it was too late.
Men and women do not need excuses to fall. They do so on their own.
You are right. And still, I wonder if I could have said something, done something, and changed his mind.
I've dug up some valuable new things.
Don't think there's anything else for me in here. I just got an RGP in Borderlands 2, and it kicks so much ass. You know, like whenever they introduced pearlescent guns to Borderlands 2, it felt like they basically threw all of the balancing out the window. Maybe that was just me. I studied environmental systems under my geography degree, Will. You didn't think I actually cared for the planet now, did you? Come on, I'm looking for the family archives here. Extra. How you doing, Zhao? Just because it is consistently the topic of our of the stream today, I guess I'll bring it up to be certain. You do know about the picture, Zhaochen, because I've been surprised at the number of people who have had no clue about it so far today. What picture? If you type in !pic, where is it, pics? You gotta see the pictures, Zhao. I lack context. Pic? Yeah, there we go. Pics with an S. So there was an update to the picture. So, and it happened like a week or two ago. So, and I'm very surprised several people just didn't know about it. So, oh, that one, yeah. Yeah, except it's not the holiday one anymore, is all. Like, people see the command and they're like, oh, I saw that one. It's like, oh, it's not the one with the Christmas tree. There's no Christmas tree in this picture. And then people look and they're like, oh.
Your presence pleases me. Every step brings you closer to my embrace.
This demon is very strange.
Look, just over there. I never imagined such a creature. The prophet would be pleased.
Playing through this game, I am just so radically reminded of Doom. Like, so much similar energy, you know?
All the pain and suffering you're enduring. You must be dying to meet me. So in the LARPing today, I killed one of my friends twice. It was fun. Some friend you turned out to be. Murdering. First time was on a chance, second time was essentially a surprise attack.
The storm breaks!
Oh, you've met my daughters, I see. Are you enjoying their company?
Man, stop swinging down on your little web and come down here. I want to freaking destroy you. Whenever I say destroy, I mean absolutely pound you to the ends of creation. Like, really, just gonna pound you. It'll be the most pleasurable way to go, I promise.
I feast on their agony, their eternal anguish.
This lady wants a spanking. Oh my. we're going in fun
You
places.
are so eager. I suppose I should introduce myself. I am Sedair, Maiden of Lust, Consort of Asmodan.
Ah!
Ooh, how invigorating. Play with my daughters. I do not wish to tire you out.
Oh, darling. Thank you so much. I knew that you would enjoy that spanking. She's blue-balling. No. It's called Tease and Denial. It makes the completion so much better that way.
I can feel the blood hemorrhaging from the sin heart. Oh, you will pay for this.
You had an opportunity to stop me. You're the one who decided that we needed to go further with this. You want to get your seeds out there. Wow, rude. She's blue balling. Oh, God. So, what's LARPing like? I've never done it myself. The most I've ever done is SARP. I've SARPed. I've never LARPed though. So. SARP? Yeah, you know. LARP is live action roleplay, and SARP is sexual action roleplay, you know. Plenty of fun. It's like live theater in a sense, just playing a character, but with all of you. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Above us, and seething heat below. We have rather ill luck, do we not?
Like this is the whole point, you know. Bonk strife, but yeah, I can't describe. Is my sense of humor not appreciated? Wait, you have a sense of humor?
So close now. So close.
Calm down, darling. I want to spank you so hard. Because you're going to fight, you're going to be shouting. It's playing house, but for adults. Yes, that's what SARPing is. It's playing house for adults. Specifically the part where you make new children. Although like the fact that it's playing house is it's specifically referring to the part that you specifically don't make children in the process.
Treasure.
Strife, be a good boy and answer me on Discord. Okay, I think I can do something about this. So sorry about that, guys. Lunch plans are one of those things. I like how they were. I like how I tabbed out and they were incapable of harming me. You know what I haven't taken a look at? Okay. Man, I'm gonna be so, like, locked in regards to my my gaming and whatnot. Come May. Like, I'm thinking to myself about how I'm looking forward to the next update for 7 Days to Die, right? And the fact that it's basically gonna be my excuse to go back and go back and start over and begin a new world and basically probably run in a randomly generated world, if you will.
The storm breaks!
And yet at the same time, like, I look at that and I say to myself, oh man, like, I'm so excited for that, but oh, wait a minute, I have, like, Tears of the Kingdom is gonna be out, you know? Alright, I'm off. Enjoy the game and see ya. Hey, it was nice to have you along for the ride, even for a little bit of time, Jilham. Oh, excuse me. Enjoy the rest of your day. And try to be as horny as chat has been since I started streaming. Because that's the real fun way to do it. Excited to play in a generated map too. Here's the thing, like, one of the updates for the new build, or version 21, is they've done a whole lot of work on making certain that roads in randomly generated maps make sense, because that's actually one of the problems in the randomly generated maps. The roads didn't make any sense. They would, like, the road would, like, go straight up a mountainside, and you'd be like, you literally cannot run on that, neither can you use a vehicle on that, you know? And, you wouldn't have, like, you won't have roads that basically just aimlessly go out into the middle of nowhere, and then they dead end and stuff. So, there's been some major improvements made to, how roads operate and are generated in the game. So I'm excited for that. Also, just, you know, in general, understanding that the game will change in regards to... The game will change in regards to, you know, balancing and what you get and how it works and everything. Like, salty as many people can be about decisions made in regards to how to change the game, I'm just looking forward to having a new and different experience. So, having a positive outlook on the fact that things are changing.
Ha! A vicious strike! The gods strike through me!
Only you can defeat this monster.
How dare you cast fear on me? Good morning, Strive. Having fun in Diablo, I see. Thank you so much for the cheer there, Tatsu. And yes, I am. I'm having fun in Diablo, just, you know, murderizing the demons.
Must be getting worried. He sends his strongest servants against us.
How are you doing, Tatsu? We've just we've had a fun time today. Most of it being very thirsty, if you will.
Think you know pain, Nephilim? You think you know anguish? Soon my concubine will show you their true meaning.
Whatever you say there, Outlaw. I'm doing good. Been playing 7 Days to Die. Aha! Well. A relatable experience. Alright, we have another sin heart to take care of.
I do hope you're not in over your head.
Why must she be so disgusting?
Where is this naughty mommy? I desire to spank her so badly. Isn't she a little bit lusty? Well, I mean, she is a creature of lust. So, I think she is the demon of lust, actually. I've already died more than 50 times. I know because I got an achievement. Isn't the dying over 50 times cumulative across all of your characters? Or all of your plays?
The chains tear at their flesh. Hear their screams. Such sweet music.
You never cease to impress me.
Hello? That's how it usually is. It'd be a pain for devs to install programs to track it separately. If she's that lusty, then play Dungeon. Ooh. Ooh. Dungeons and Diablos. Remember, there's a platform up there that I didn't go through. Man, this takes so long. I was always told that there was a highway to hell. Can we not use that instead? Excuse me. Hello? Anybody? I swear, with the stairway down to hell, there had better be a bullet train to heaven. Ooh, Tatsu, thank you so much for another cheer. So I got the good ending in Dying Light 2. Oh, hey, congratulations! I still haven't gone back to play that game since it came out. It's been more than a year now, so... I know that they're continuing to release things. Then again, one of the oddest things to have just come out was Dead Island 2, which I never thought I would see. I never even played Dead Island Riptide, so... Tower of the Cursed, level 2.
You're so close now. I can almost feel your breath on my skin. The anticipation is exquisite.
Oh, trust me. I'll show you what exquisite is, you lustful spider. An elevator, maybe? Man, that's what I need. I need a freaking elevator.
Do you see that enemy over there? Let us cleanse it from this land.
We're basically in the burning hells, Enchantress. Why on earth would we need to cleanse it from the burning hells? Starting to get full up again here. Need to check something real fast here. Okie dokie. It either just released or recently released. Its new DLC, from my understanding, adds a bunch of content to Dying Light 2. Also, apparently, the new system will allow you to reskin armor sets, even other armor sets. Oh, really? Need happy juice, alcohol? I mean, hey, you enjoy the drink, you know. Respect it, but enjoy it. It's a little bit like being responsible whenever you're working down at the club.
If I never see another staircase, it will be too soon.
Thank you so much for another cheer there, Tatsu. Essentially, you can have the healing armor set look like the ranger armor set. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Alright, we are here at the Heart of the Cursed. Which isn't quite the same as the Heart of the Cards, but, you know, you can't get everything you want. Nope, hard booze time. God. Oh, it's time for our naughty spanking!
Oh, yes. I've been looking forward to this. Come now. You can do better than that. I will enjoy playing with your corpse.
Though Asmodan is close to all of his lieutenants, Sidea is his special favorite. The Maiden of Lust is both beautiful and grotesque in appearance, with the torso of a woman and the legs of a spider. Her voice is said to be as smooth as honey, but she only speaks words of death.
Oh ho ho. 158. Also, even though I don't like coffee, I just made some in 7 Days to Die. Man, Tatsu, like, drinking coffee is like a necessity in 7 Days to Die. Alright, so that's the last heart for me to worry about. What I am going to do is return and take care of my inventory. Tap that. Well, I certainly spanked her. I didn't spank her in as sexy of a way as I would have preferred, but I did spank her.
I've dug up some valuable new things. You really should take a look.
All right, let's go ahead and deposit the jewels. Go ahead and deposit my family jewels. Chat, do you want to see my family jewels? They're quite beautiful. Okay, so... yeah. Nope. Intelligence, vitality... 144, 158. Chance on hit to blast your enemy with lightning, dealing 300% weapon damage as lightning, and then jumping to an additional nearby enemy. Each enemy hit has their attack speed and movement speed reduced by 30% for 3 seconds. So this weapon is the reason why I've been kicking so much ass. Your family jewels, an exquisite design for such small things. Listen, listen. Small, good things come in small packages, and I have the smallest of all packages. As we established earlier, we like to measure in millimeters around here. You have to get out that magnifying glass to really examine and appreciate what's available. When Dashing Strike has an enemy... okay, that doesn't matter because I don't use Dashing Strike. Thank you for another cheer there, Tatsu. I'm currently 38 days in and only just got enough beans to make 6 cups because I spawned in a desert, so I have to find dirt to make into sod. Jeez. Microscope needed. Now, Iron Storm, that's not true. It's not a microscope. It's a magnifying glass. There's a difference. Man, this old one that I got still is better. It's still better than, like, these goddamn, man. Like 10 levels behind, and these orange weapons are still better than what I got. So I think we're just gonna sell everything off wholesale. Wherever the nearest trader is.
I've got some new items you might need, friend.
Alright, cool. Oh, wait a minute. We better... Hello, Zaushin. Okay, let's go ahead and destroy the heart. Asmodan might be getting a little bit antsy at this point. I'm trying to find a cement mixer to make fertilizer easier. What are you? Are you playing a mod pack,
This is
Tatsu?
where Asmodan's evil thrives and festers, but not for long.
Because it sounds a whole lot to me, Tatsu, like you are playing some sort of a mod that I haven't picked up. So...
Meet your destiny.
Do you see that enemy over there? Let us cleanse it from this land.
Blood mod. Okay, that would explain a bit, because you're talking about things in a way that, like, just doesn't make any sense to me. It's like, that's not the way the game works. But then again, like, it's a pretty modded, it's a pretty well modded game, so... Oh, you're playing console. Blood mod. Okay, yeah, I'm reading a different chat message and attributing it to the wrong person. Playing on console. Yeah, you're like stuck on Alpha 17 or something, aren't you? Like that was the last version that they ever had out for like the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox or something. What do we have here? Holy moly! 20% chance on hit to instantly deal 10,000% weapon damage. Holy moly! You're playing Stone Block 2. What, Zhaochan? I don't think I've ever played Stone Block before. Let's see how this works out.
You are defeated.
Just a little further, and then we will vanquish the darkness forever.
Looks like I'm actually arriving at the main gates of hell or something. The heart of sin. Alright, time to take on Osmodon.
Nephilim, fool. When the soul stone is embedded in my flesh, the seven shall be as one within me. I will be the sum of all hells, the prime evil.
Whatever you say there, Osmodon, I'm just here to, like, kick you until you're completely in submission.
Arrogant
Dead.
Arrogant Nephilim. My servants will feast on your pride as they devour your flesh.
Ah! No! My loot!
We've done it! Quickly now, Leah. Trap Asmodan's essence within the Soul Stone.
It's done!
I never dared dream. All evil lies trapped within that stone. Once it is destroyed, the eternal conflict will finally end.
Destroying the stone is no simple matter. There are rituals to consider. We must return to the keep and make our final preparations.
I tried the PC version on my laptop, but it costs $25, and I'm not ready to pay that much for a game I can play for free on console. And I don't blame you on that regard. I mean, unfortunately, you're not going to get the updated version because they're they're going to re-release the game on the PlayStation 5 and stuff, but you'll have to buy it again. Something to do with the inability to push the upgrades through because they're not like they hired a porting company to get that done or something. I don't know. All right, we're all done. Let's just instead of using the portal, which doesn't really make a lot of sense not to use the portal because it doesn't cost me a single thing. Instead, I'm gonna leg it back to the main thing that we use. The waypoint. There we go. Oh, hey, what do you guys think of the stuff that's coming in the next Minecraft update? Bamboo wood and all, like bamboo blocks and whatnot. Alright, so... Increase crippling wave damage. Regenerate cooldown of all skills. Oh, regenerate. Okay. Chance on hit to create chaos field that binds and slows enemies inside for 4 seconds. Go ahead and equip that. Pottery sherds. Yes. Pottery sherds. Like, crystals inside of skulk sensors.
Asmodan is dead!
How in hell did we live to see this?
Bloody leaping hell. I just heard he defeated the demon army's general.
That means we're going home. We can go home.
Did you hear? The battle is over. The demons are fleeing. We can go home.
Bless him. Bless him for what he's done for us. You're back. Oh, I thought you...
Not yet, boy. It's good to see you too.
Thank you so much, my lord.
Well, Martyr, that demon lord is dead. Time to move on.
I'll go pack my knitting.
God, this old couple.
So, you didn't run.
I told you I wouldn't. I'm not brave like you, but I am no liar.
Was he blubbering for his life when you cut his throat?
Okie. All right. Critical hit chance increased by 4%. Critical to deal 10% area damage. Reduces all resource cost by 4%. Man. I'm always conflicted with these options. Right, let's I'm gonna hold on to this fist weapon
Cooking and
still.
serving gruel ain't glorious, but these men can't fight and die on empty stomachs.
All right, let's go ahead and repair up. Well, it's not really repair. Let's take all of the gems and let's do a bit of crafting. Just like dump all of my freaking money. I am le poor once again. Is there anybody to chat with down here? Oh, they're not here. Okay, then.
An incredible victory. I knew Asmodan could never stand up to the likes of you.
Where are Adria, Leah, and Tyrion?
They're all in the armory, no doubt celebrating. You should join them.
Wait a minute, I just went down there! What do you mean they're in the armory now? That's a lot of blood. What the fuck just happened?
Adria, when did you decide to betray us?
20 years ago, a great and terrible power drew me to Tristram. But Aiden, Leoric's eldest son, defeated that power and sought to contain it within his own flesh.
The Dark Wanderer.
It was Diablo I saw within him, and I pledged myself to his service. Now, at last, his grand design comes to fruition. Dear Leah, Deckard always suspected your true father was Diablo himself. And now, my daughter, you shall serve as his vessel.
I live. But I am more than I once was. The 7 evils are now one within me. I am the prime evil. Well done, faithful Adria. Go now, until I call upon you again. Now, at last, to my true goal, the one that has always eluded me. The utter destruction of the high heavens.
Well, shit. Betcha didn't see that coming. Let's go back downstairs, see if anybody has anything to say.
Lot of bloody good this keep did us in the end, eh? The killing blow came from one we trusted.
I thought we were going to lose. But not like this.
All those deaths, and it didn't even matter. We may as well have run.
Right. At least then we would have been home with our families when the end came.
This is not the end. Stand and fight, that you might return to your family as a hero.
I was supposed to die when my husband did. Why am I still alive?
Cherish your life. It was for that your husband died.
What good is that to me? Why couldn't it have been me instead?
Mom, where did Leah go? Is she dead?
I hope so, love. Do you still think we'll live through the day?
I know you will.
But you're not sure if you will survive.
If this is the day I die, then so be it. But I do not think it likely.
There's no point in running, is there? Nowhere in the world is safe.
This is the end.
It is not over yet. This battle can still be won.
Oh shit.
That fat merchant never ran. Not even when he had a chance. I wonder why. That fat merchant never ran. Not even when he had a chance.
What Miriam knew.
Did you see all of this, Miriam?
Of course, Cheldo.
Why didn't you warn us? What point is foresight if you do not tell of what you see?
That's the point of the future, love. It keeps coming. You don't win a duel by blocking the first blow and going home.
Then you let Leah die.
I had to. Diablo was always going to come back. But now, you are here to stop him. And in your grief and rage, you will, my Cheldo.
Oh, jeez. The old couple.
If you are reading this, my husband and I are both gone. We would like to be buried side by side, preferably in a sunny spot. Oh, and please don't bury my husband's sword with us. He won't need it anymore.
Jeez. Hedric's sorrow.
I thought I could make my wife's death mean something. It doesn't matter now, does it?
Don't lose hope. We have come far together.
Right. Sure that's a comfort for Leah, now that she's gone too. Oh, I've been a fool. You don't get to make things right. This world isn't made for redemption.
Death may be upon us all soon, but I shall do what I can to ease your pain.
And Covetous Shen has nothing to say at all? Not a single thing. Alright, well, here we go. We're going to the exciting non-conclusion of the original game, because I remember the conclusion of the base game being very non-conclusive, because they were like, haha, you thought you were getting an ending? Go buy the DLC. Next act. Cinematic time.
Even in the heart of heaven, angels can still feel fear.
My old enemy. You cannot hide from me, no matter what form you choose to wear. Let your true self be revealed. Diablo.
the shattering of that jewel is insanely important. I seem to recall it having something to do with the story going forward. Act 4.
Adria has betrayed us and taken the life of her own daughter. From Leah's body, Diablo is reborn as the prime evil. And he commands all the powers of hell. The high heavens quake under his assault, and the angels are in retreat. The gods forged me for this. I will slay the Lord of Terror for all gods and men.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, that angel that got in the fight with Diablo, Imperius, that's the same angel that I saw whenever I was playing the beta of Diablo 4. And I don't know where Diablo 4 takes place, because it seemed a little bit like... it seemed a bit like it could have been a prequel, but I never finished Diablo 3 here, so...
Heavens, what have we done?
Imperius, you cannot mean to face Diablo again. Your wounds are barely healed.
The heavens burn. This is your fault, Tyrael. And you, Nephilim, look below and see what your kind has wrought.
The aspect of valor condemns us. This will be difficult.
The Diamond Gates have stood since the light first broke over the high heavens. Now they lie in ruins. Imperius is right. I am the cause of this.
Do not doubt yourself, Tyrael. This was Diablo's work. We did everything we could.
Long ago, my brethren and I voted to decide the fate of man. I cast the final vote that spared you from extinction. Now humanity has birthed the prime evil.
Do not fall prey to doubt, Tyrael. You believed in us, and now you must fight with us. Join with me, or give in to despair.
But you don't understand. Hope has been silenced.
Dire tidings indeed.
Alright, so... I'm gonna return to Bastion Stronghold here. And guys, this is where I end. This is a good place to stop. It's 9 minutes till 4. I don't need to be going any further today. So this is where we'll stop. Go ahead and exit Diablo 3. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to continue playing this and enjoying the fun of Diablo 4. And hopefully we'll get through it and the entirety of the DLC before the release of Tears of the Kingdom. Squats! Yes, yes, you get to see the wonderful and amazing squats. Sadly, you guys have failed in making certain that I have been paid enough to do it in my underpants. But, you know... Well, thank you so much for watching, everybody. It's been lovely to entertain all of you. We will be back on Monday, and if you're lucky, you'll see more of me over the evening. Tummy? Yes. Yes, I flash a little bit of midriff. All that's missing is me doing it in short shorts and a sports bra. It's the only way you'll get more eye candy. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, everybody. Hopefully I'll see you over the weekend, but if not, I'll see you on Monday. Till then, take care of yourselves. Stay happy, stay healthy. Have a good one.